Hello. Welcome to my show. My name is Brandon the BookMan. This is a new YouTube show, very up and coming show about book reviews. Let me tell you something. I've been a fan of books since as long as I can remember, maybe about 5 years old, 6 years old. I've read many books, mostly children's books, because I got into some nasty habits throughout the course of my life, like video games and sports, that have honestly prohibited me from reading books, my true passion. So I started the show in order to get back to that sort of passion that I lost. Um, I am 21 years old, and I have probably read about 300 books, most of them before age 7. But I love books, and this is about books. So for today's first episode, I thought we would start with a one of the great American classics. This one's called The Hobbit. On your screen, it may read as Tebow, but that's not the case. This is The Hobbit. I picked this up at a thrift bookstore, and thrift stores can be really fun sometimes because you never know what you'll find, and it's this fun thing that, like, somebody else had this before me, and they probably read it. Actually, I don't think they read it, because if they took it to a thrift store, then what would they even why would they give it up? Do you know what I'm saying? Anyway, so this is The Hobbit. Most school kids are required to read this. I was required to read it as well, but I didn't. But now I am. I am about 30 pages in, but I figured we could do an early review because I just know this is one of the great books. I've seen one of the movies. Kind of gave me some headaches. I really do want to criticize the directors and say that it kind of moves too fast. There's many small men on the screen at the same time, and I don't remember the lead character's name, but they need to do a better job of differentiating the small men from each other, because it makes the movie very hard to watch. I do remember falling asleep through it, but I can tell you one thing: I'm not going to fall asleep reading this book. This is a great book. It's got some interesting names, interesting chapter names. This one is called Flies and Spiders. What does that make you think of? Well, it makes me think of the fly going to the spider's nest and saying, "You can't catch me because I can fly, and you're on your web, and you're not going to eat me." And the spider just sits there and weaves a bigger web. That's kind of, maybe that's what the chapter's about. I don't know. But that's the best thing about books. You can really interpret them any way you want. It's a fun experience. Some people say that when you read a book, you can really visualize it in your mind, but this book is actually doing the work for you. I don't know if this is the first edition of The Hobbit, but it includes a map. And that's really cool, because I'm really sad that most books don't have pictures these days. Most of those 200 to 300 books that I read early in my life were picture books. So it's just a shame that authors think to have a good book that they can't put pictures, but I'm going to try and make that stop. I'm writing a book myself. It's about a swordsman, an archer. Well, maybe he has a sword. I'm still thinking, but he's definitely an archer. He wins a contest in order to save a girl. Well, he's not saving the girl, but the girl gets into some trouble, and then he has to save her, and they entrust him, because he won this contest, a bow shooting contest, and there's going to be pictures in that book. I'm an author illustrator, and it's definitely coming out soon, so look out for that. I don't have a title, but you'll definitely know when it comes out. So The Hobbit, sorry to get off subject. The Hobbit The Hobbit is like I said, an American classic by Tolkien, and it's one of my favorites. Also this edition, maybe this is a rare copy because it's got this hat on it, and that's a pretty cool hat, almost as cool as the hat I'm wearing. But I wouldn't pick a hat so tall. Because I don't want to give people the impression that I'm taller than I am. That's a little scary. I'm not trying to scare anybody. So maybe the characters in this book wear the scary hat, and maybe they. I'm not sure because I haven't finished reading the book, but I'll give you my rating. This book is a 10 out of 10. Well, mostly because if you're required to read it in high school, then it must be a good book. So yeah, 10/10 Hobbit, first episode. Welcome to my show. If you know any filming editors or musicians, please contact me, because this show, although in its first episode, although it does have a sense of grandiose quality, that you can see it's well lit in here. My clothes are nice. This is a great copy of the book. I would like to show something a little better, a little fancier, kind of in the style of PewDiePie or Markiplier or Fred, one of those YouTube experts who really knows how to get the effects going. You know, if you could put my name right there, I would appreciate that. Please contact me for future episodes. Thank you.